hosting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Burbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. It's 2nd down and 11. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's an out route. The catch made. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's got a man down the middle. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
So 2nd down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. They're going to run it here. Now what a move. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Texas, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT is good. They jump in front 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
0. Texas.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Hurricanes. He will score. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They punched it in their last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
After the incompletion on first down, we're going to throw it again. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
A tough situation for the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Receiver makes the catch. Breaking free at midfield. Here he goes. At the 10 now. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Longhorns. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Extra point try coming out. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep down the right side. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here comes the handoff. Tackle is made, but it's good for a first down at the 47. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. Right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
Has the first down and more. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Well, right now, this defense seems to be sitting back, worried about the pass game. They better cheat a safety down, have an extra guy down in the box to help against this run game, because they are getting ripped apart up front.
The Canes line up on 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. He makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Miami.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Toss it to the back, running left. Carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Tight end goes in motion. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Fighting him off. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And on the carry, he's heading left. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Texas offense comes back out on the field. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
The completion makes it second down. finds his man. It's Braves. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Longhorns look to keep this drive moving.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Defense not pressing this time. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. Breaks into the clear. Past the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Try to add the lead now with the PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Handoff running right. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line, they might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On the toss play, runner moving left. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or is the defense going to step up as we head to the second quarter? And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Miami.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down, and now it's fourth down. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Defense calls their third and final timeout of the half now. Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. And the wideout goes in motion. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Canes. Too much speed for the defense.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the PAT is good. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead... takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. They'll try the right side on the toss. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Same tailback, another carry. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the catch downfield. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
21. Texas.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. And you could say not recently. They had some pretty good players. But you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
Has a pass to the end zone. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion. Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Now they're long enough to get the extra point.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display. And that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Breaks into the clear. Creative running there. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Second down after the incompletion. Looking for a man. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play, already over 50 yards here in this first half.
They'll run it from the gun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to throw here. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on third down this time.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And he boots it high into the air. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice game, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Catch made on the out route. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain in that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Second down after that completion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Here's a throw underneath to the back. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Looking to chuck it again. Tries to get it to the running back. And they get the completion. He's in the clear. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Canes will line up here on 1st down and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
A lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. No run here on 3rd and goal. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. They'll try to run this one in. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, gutsy call here to go for this instead of taking the field goal, but it works out. Great touchdown. They now lead by 6. An extra point away, and they go up by 7 here at the half.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick it away to get us going in the second half.
Texas.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Some pre-snap motion. We get the second half started with the running play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's the second down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Single back, takes the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Canes.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
42, Texas, 28.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. No press here. The defense backing away. It's an out route. The catch made. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Here's a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught by the receiver. The reception makes about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
The Longhorns will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. As the first down is still going. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
And this defense is already struggling to defend the pass. I think their eyes are in the backfield. They're worried about where's the next pass play. And now they got to deal with the option. A lot to deal with against this offense.
The pass rush closing in. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Powering through a tackle. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Longhorns line it up with first and goal. Quarterback's got it on the option. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant, allowed the defense to get to him.
Second and goal for the offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Touchdown, Texas. Still no answer for this offense.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. But he's got some space here. On the move. Still going. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown.
Chris, when was the last game you saw not only one, but two kickoff returns for a touchdown by the same guy? Unbelievable performance, not only by the return man, but the entire unit setting these returns back for touchdowns.
And now the try here for the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. After putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Bringing pressure. Across the 40. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, this is one of the dangers of playing man-to-man coverage against a quarterback like this. Yeah, they cover everybody down, but without a spy on this quarterback, good job of him recognizing this running lane, just taking off, and with everybody with their backs to the quarterback, he picks up big yards.
Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Oh, what a cut, and still going. Here he goes. Touchdown, Longhorns. This offense really clicking.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now, can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And now before the kickoff, a timeout has been taken by the receiving team. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. And after a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This has gotten fun, a bunch of scoring back and forth in the second half. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance to tackle in the backfield.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball, he had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Takes the handoff and he'll head left. And the freshman brings him down quickly. And the Canes hustle to the line to run that hurry up. Toss play to the outside. Crosses the 45. Without out of bounds after another big gain, they have chewed up this defense with the ground game today.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
The Hurricanes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Five-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's complete. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. The offense going with the hurry up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And now they'll run it on the draw. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Hand it off for a draw. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense facing a 2nd and 6 here after the penalty. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
On this drive, they converted twice on 3rd down. They need 6 yards here. They'll toss it to the right side. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Here they just rely on the big boys up front to get a good push, get some tough yards to put 6 points up on the board.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
56, Texas, 42.
Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Secondary backed up off the ball now. Looking to throw it on first down. And the senior quarterback, lucky it didn't get picked off, almost made a freshman mistake.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They're going to run the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. The DB's backing off from the line now. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game.
Well, with over 3 minutes to go in this game, Chris, down by a couple scores, you have to go for this. Thought the offense had a great shot. Now they got to rely on their defense to try to get a quick stop or get a turnover and somehow get that football back.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big gain like this on first down.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find out here in the red zone. Grinding away on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter.
63, Texas, 42.
Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Tackled at the 12. Coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Remember last time, they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead. And I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
And one big play has moved the ball across midfield. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end. I've been waiting to see him make a play, and this defense has done such a good job of eliminating him from being a factor in the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead. He finally makes an appearance for his first catch.
He shreds the tackle. Again, ripping through the defense. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
The 2nd down incompletion sets up 3rd and inches. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. It's an option look. Pitch play to the back. Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Well, they didn't get a ton here, Chris, but they get enough for the 1st down. The drive moves on thanks to a timely pitch by the quarterback to pick up what they needed.
Longhorns hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And he knocks it right through. scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Heckle made it to 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. And the Miami offense is back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Working clock with the ground game.
Well, about the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
Offense in a split backfield now. Back in motion now. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Crucial third down play right here. Receiver in motion now. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Canes will bring their punt team on the field now. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. Completion sets up a second down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is why this guy's considered one of the top defensive ends in the entire country. He came in off the edge so quickly there. Look out, because that's exactly what was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block it.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's running out of time here. The scramble doesn't get there. That's going to bring up 4th down. And the offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Makes a move and breaks free. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
There's contact on the throw. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! He's brought down, but the veteran quarterback paid a price for that completion.
Miami, 63, Texas, 48.